Yeah. We're back at it again. So most definitely you're tuning to the #1 Kenyan music podcast. And today, as always, I'm your host, Veli. And kama kawa, you know, we serve you nothing but the best of Kenyan music. And today we have guests in the building. So I'll start from my right.
Yeah, you guys already know. GV Kanobi Thunder. Yeah, in the house of the EA gang. Yeah, we're here at the Veli Podcast. Checking in.
Wagwan. And I'd like you guys, when you introduce yourself, I'd like to know which hood you're rapping.
Which hood you're rapping?
Yeah. Get close to the mic, please.
Can we rap country? Because, you know, this is EA gang. We rap country, yeah?
You rap your country and you rap your hood.
Yeah, heard, yeah?
Both.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say Riara Road. Yeah, that's the hood. Country, I'm going to go with UG.
UG.
Yeah.
Abaganda.
Yeah, Baganda.
Awesome. Abaganda is in the building.
Yeah, sure.
Representing, that is
255.
255. 255. Awesome. 256 is Bongo TZ.
Yeah, 6 is TZ. I said 5.
He said 5.
Yeah.
Awesome. On my left.
Yo, the name is GV Doughb, aka Money Man. I'm rapping Thicker Road, and I represent the 254.
Awesome.
Much appreciated.
Awesome. Karibu to the Veli Podcast.
I go by GV Tayy from the EA Gang. I've lived in Tanzania for like 10 years.
Awesome.
And just before we started music, that's when we all came up with this name because of where we all come from, our regions. So, Kwe, Uganda, Dobi, Kenya, me, Tanzania more because I lived there for 10 years. So I just felt like we should all come together. Mm-hmm. So GV Tayy, Tanzania, but officially right now I represent Kile, that's my hood, Kile Leshwa.
Kile money, kili pesa.
Na Kile Leshwa kwenye pesa. Get it right.
Awesome. So in TZ,
yes.
which hood did you?
Arusha.
Arusha.
Called PPF. I used to stay in an estate called PPF. It is called Players Estate in Jiro, Arusha Jiro. Arusha is mostly known for tourism, basically, and
Konyagi.
Konyagi is from these guys or is from
Tanzania?
From TZ.
Tanzania. Yeah.
He's in Arusha.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't drink, so those kind of details.
That's very healthy.
You're missing out.
That's very healthy for you. No, you're not missing out on anything.
So actually, the capital city of Tanzania
Yes.
is Dodoma or Arusha?
It's Dodoma.
It is Dodoma.
It's Dodoma.
Oh, awesome.
Dodoma.
For a minute, I thought it was Arusha because so many people think it's Da.
Arusha is the head of the East African
Federation.
Okay. Yeah, because a lot of guys, mostly here in Kenya, they know the capital city of Tanzania is Da. But Da, I think, is where the money is. Yeah.
You know, that is mostly like the Miami Beach of Tanzania.
Oh, I get it now.
That is where all the parties happen, all the celebrities are there. Like that's where the main entertainment industry is based on. Yeah, because of how it looks, how it presents itself. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. So at the moment, the East, back in the day, they used to have, we used to have something called Utake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know Utake. Utake used to mean Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya. When collabs used to come, when Kenyans and TZ and used to collab, they used to call it Utake. Utake, it's an Utake anthem. Utake, So mostly it was done by guys like Kina Jua Kali, Bebe Cool, and guys from TZ, Kina Professor J. So anytime they linked up, they used to call it Utake. Yeah. So now you guys are the new Utake with the EA gang.
You actually put us on there.
Appreciate you.
Awesome. So, the moment, actually I discovered you guys here on Radio 254. Yeah, EA Gang. I think, I don't know if it was the first interview you did, because this is the second interview you're doing here on Radio 254.
Yeah, second interview, and we also done music
Oh, music with
The time they had this studio 25 flow.
yeah 25. So yeah, they're still doing it, but now they're doing it in a different way. There's like a color show. But they're still doing it.
Alright.
Yeah, they're still doing it. So yeah, that was the first time when you guys were doing your interview here. Is when I discovered EA Gvng.
All right.
So immediately I went to check you guys, and I was impressed with what I saw. But then because I caught the interview, because the interview was not recorded.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because I can't even find it on YouTube. I got the interview when already it had started. So I didn't know you guys were rapping Kenya, Uganda, and TZ.
Yeah, we actually are.
But something that hint me up was I don't know if it is an mixtape you did release in 2020 called Trapaganda mixtape.
Yeah, Trapaganda. That was the first mixtape.
Yeah, so in Trapaganda, I was like, okay, Trapaganda must be, there's a link with Uganda there.
You could
So,
I'll let you handle that.
so as your whole full body work, was Trapaganda your first, or previously you have done something?
That was the first. Like, that was even our first time in the studio. Trapaganda. That was like our first time ever, like, going in front of a mic. Because we'd been friends, like, since high school. We've grown up together. We were really tight. We've always wanted to do music. And we're always like, yo, should we go? No, you know how, like, you know, in the streets, you just take time. So we went to the studio for the first time. That was Trapaganda. So that was, like, our debut. It was a mixtape. So we're just trying out. And yeah, we came up with it. Trapaganda, I'll say, it doesn't mean, okay, I can see the double entendre in terms of like Uganda.
Yeah.
But the real meaning of Trapaganda is like trap propaganda. Because we love to trap all the time. So we're just like the propaganda that goes around in the trapping and the trapping in Nairobi.
Yeah. So before we get to actually to one of your recent projects, I just want guys to have a very good background with you guys. So I'd like to talk about your previous work, because we started with Trapaganda, which was in 2020. That's why I asked if there was something else, because from my files I can see 2020. Yeah. So after 2020, I don't know which came first, Trapperthon, or it was East Afrique.
East Afrique came first.
East Afrique The Wild.
The Wild EP.
Yeah. That one was the one that came second after Trapaganda.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So East Afrique, it had some like more of Afro vibes.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you for noticing that. Yeah, you can have it.
As in our core mission and vision for our own group, we are a versatile and quintessential group. Therefore, we were trying to explore everything. So I like the fact that you are bringing up different themes for different mixtapes, denoting our presence in the market and in the music game. That is what we are going for. And even moving forward, even the next projects, you're going to feel like they are actually different.
Okay.
And so for East Afrique, the Afro beats.
Yeah, with East Afrique, our main concept was we were trying to, by ourselves, just come up with a sound which we think will resonate with Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, the whole East Africa community as one. If you realize in our music, it's either we rap in English or pure Swahili.
Yeah.
Because we'd like to tap into the Tanzanian market, like to tap into the Ugandan market. I mean, in a few years, Swahili is going to be the most spoken language in Africa. So we like to stick to pure Swahili and just English, so that we can also reach the international borders. So with East Afrique, we wanted to resonate with a sound which wanted to come up with a sound which we felt resonated with our region. That's why we call it East Afrique The Wild EP. And you can sort of say it's like Afrobeats, Kiplani. There's some like dancehall tunes in there. So we're just trying to come up with something new that we don't wanna dub other people. We're not trying to copy the West.
Okay.
Or Afrobeat, or we're trying to do our thing and create our own name as we do it. Yeah.
Awesome. I get you on that, because when you said that you don't want to dub or copy someone else, because at the moment you call yourself EA Gvng, you must show the world what EA Gvng is all about and what what talent comes from East Africa when actually 3 gentlemen from 3 different countries link up. What's the culture they are going to bring?
Yes.
Yeah, so I like that. And out of the East Afrique, there's one song that I've played so much.
I really want to hear this. I've been having a debate. Everybody has songs.
Yeah, so the one that I've played the most is called Darling.
Okay.
Yeah, featuring Young Malawi. So Young Malawi, where is he from? Malawi. Yeah. For real. So I thought when I read the name, something like that came to my mind. Like, okay, he must be from Malawi or something, because also how he delivered verse, very different. So I'd like to know how did this record come up?
Darling.
Yeah.
Darling. It was crazy. You know, we were outside. You know how Nairobi tunapenda sherehe. So we were just outside, pop. And then I was with my cousin, Rena, he's in Congo right now on some work duties, so he couldn't make it. But yeah, we were with him, we were just outside. Kidogos, you know how you're talking to girls and, you know, you're like, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. So yeah, he came to the point where he was like, after the party, after we went back home at night, I was playing beats. I was just playing beats on the computer. So yeah, we had the girl them in the sitting room. They were like, they're just chilling. So all of a sudden, he just starts going, darling. And then it's stuck in his head. Even we went to the studio, we linked up with the gang. We were like, oh, that's fire. Remember, Tay was like, ooh, this is the one. Take over, like, this is the one. So yeah, we rushed to the studio. We made it. We went, we even showed the video at the studio, AMP Studios. That was in Riara Road. Yeah. Big up to them. And yes, that's how the song came about. Darling was, you know, the girl.
Awesome. So I'd like us to take a short commercial break. We're going to play Darling. Yeah, because the song I've played so much in East Afrique The Wild EP.
The Wild.
Yeah, so most definitely we're going to listen to Darling by EA Gvng, who are with us on studio, featuring Young Malawi. Enjoy this one. Karibuni tena to Veli Podcast, the #1 Kenya music podcast. Yeah, and we have EA Gvng in the building.
You know this.
Yeah, and you have just played you one of my favorite songs from East Afrique The Wild EP. And that is Darling featuring Young Malawi, and it was followed by Waistline.
Waistline.
To this podcast, all the Waistline.
Yeah. Shout out to all the ladies listening to Veli Podcast and Radio 254 for real. So we have talked about East Afrique and also Trapaganda.
Yes.
Now there's another body work you did called Trapperthon.
Yes.
Trapperthon.
It was actually curated by GV Tayy. You know, all our projects, we like somebody taking charge.
Okay.
So that, like, executive produce, while everybody else will follow, like, direction. Of course, you can chip in, but we like somebody to take a certain direction of the project. Therefore, we can focus and creativity can be put into the work.
To add more towards that is, if you look at our body of work so far, like East Afrique, it's GV, who is not with us right now, he's in Congo.
Okay.
He was the one who actually curated that.
So, wait a minute. When you say Congo, which Congo? Congo Brazzaville or Congo Kinshasa?
Kinshasa.
Okay.
Yes, Kinshasa. So, Kim is more of a R&B guy. He likes singing, he likes those vibes. So, we had to, everybody, whatever anybody likes, we like to put in work towards a whole project, towards their demeanor, how they feel the project wants to be like. So, for example, East Afrique was created by GV. I love listening to trap music. So, Trapperthon was me, GV Tayy. Our recent project, which were coming to Drill City, it's GV Kanobi, the one who curated it. Then there's also another tape in the works by GV Doughb. So, everybody has a mixtape.
Okay.
And eventually, there'll be sequels to it.
Awesome.
Even before you guys get an album. So right now, we're just working on our sound. Let's get back to Trapperthon first before we... we spill all
Exactly. Okay. So, the project, was it an an album, a mixtape, or
They're all mixtapes.
the all mixtape? Awesome.
Yeah, all
So
mixtapes.
it was 16 tracks.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, and like I can count some few collabs, but 2 by BiggFriz.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, BiggFriz is all about that sharp. Represent the sharp family. So I'd like to know, how did you link up with BiggFriz for you to feature him on 2 tracks in this mixtape?
BiggFriz. We've been boys ever since before we entered the rap game. Ever since even before him entered the rap game, because Freeze has been in this game for a long time now.
Yeah, a long time.
We used to be boys when I lived in Langata. I cannot incriminate myself, but all I can say is during our indulgences, that's how you meet people, just randomly. Then when you just kick it off, with them from there. So we just maintained our relations all throughout the years. And when we decided to start rapping, is one of the people who was actually our friends and who we fucked with that never misled us in any way, and we still fucked with. So during this project, that's how I felt like his presence was needed in this project. Yes. And he's a very good artist. Personally, I rank him, and he's dope. He's a dope guy, dope support. He shows love always.
Awesome. So like you have said, each and every tape that you guys have released, there's somebody who like curating, and he's like the executive producer in it. Yeah. So unfortunately, this Trapperthon, the one who was exec, is not around.
No, it's me.
It's you. Oh, it's you. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
the one who's in Congo.
Oh, okay. So I'd like to know the direction that before you started to all these 16 beats, before you laid out verses in each and every. So what were you trying to achieve? Because now you have come from East Afrique, which was more like Afro vibes in it, and then now to this one, Trapperthon.
Yeah. I was just trying to show people our versatility, because before Trapperthon, you wouldn't say that we actually were on hard trap beats before.
Okay.
Because Trapaganda, if you ask me, Trapaganda is more of worldwide vibes. Trapperthon was strictly trap beats. And during that time, there's a lot of movements going on, trap movements, I don't know what movements.
Yeah.
As I said at first, we don't like dubbing something, then just copy-pasting our name on it, calling it something else. I don't care how it sounds, I said it. All I'm trying to say is trap. We all know trap. We've all been listening to trap from the jump. So trap, I lived with trap music.
Yeah.
Literally from the Gucci days, Young Jeezy days, Young Dolph, R.I.P. So those are basically those are the most artists that I actually listen to, who inspired me. So trap is a very big part in me. So I'm the one who I decided, you know what, guys, we have to do a trap mixtape, because I feel trap is part of me. Yeah. So that's how we ended up getting all these beats. And the process of selecting the beats, honestly, we just listen to beats. Whatever I feel, like personally, if it has to click. If it doesn't click, I listen to it again. If it doesn't click again, that's not the beat. We just leave it out, because personally, when we do something, we like to go the whole way towards making the audio, to the video production, then towards the marketing. There's a whole lot that entails in all that process. So we have to be careful with what we choose, because you choose something, invest in it, then it leads you nowhere.
Yeah.
So it was just a feeling towards the beat selection. Yeah. And Trapperthon, it was called Trapperthon. I named it Trapperthon because I was just like, it's a trap marathon.
Yeah.
It's not a sprint. We are new, we just started, but you know what? It's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, awesome. Since you've been quiet for a while, I'd like you to tell us, EA Gvng coming together, and all of you are like representing 3 different countries. Yeah. How has been your reception? How have people received EA Gvng?
How have people received EA Gvng? I'd say very positively.
Okay.
Very positively, especially the people around us, especially the people around us. We get very good feedback. Obviously, if one person loves one project, like you see, you look like an East Afrique is your favorite. So someone comes says, "You're East Afrique, dog."
Yeah.
That was crazy. Some other person loves trap. They're like, trap. Hey, business gonna be business. You know,
Yeah.
all day, and that's the MO.
Yeah.
Other people love drill.
Yeah.
And then we get like different feedback from different people. But at the end of the day, we're a group. So everyone has their own sound that we're pushing together as a group. So when people love the different parts of our music, we feel very good. And we encourage them to even listen to everything else, pick out a few gems in there. There's definitely gems to be found.
Awesome. Awesome. That's awesome. So I'd like us to listen to 2 songs. Yeah, we're going to start with 10 over 10 and then Maisha.
Maisha.
Yeah. So we're going to listen to 10 over 10 and
BiggFriz fan.
I wish you asked Tayy to even describe to you how Maisha was made. I really love
actually,
Maisha.
go ahead. Yeah.
You know, the funny thing was, we made Maisha immediately. Freeze pull up to the crib, Pull up to the crib, was like, "Yo, Freeze, I have this track. I already have my verse. I already have the hook. I just needed a person, and you're here. Just lay it one time. No lie, 1 hour, he was done. We recorded in the crib. Then after that, Obi pulled up. Freeze also, his homie 94, shout out to 94, also pulled up. Then I was like, since we are all creatives here, we have a sound card, we have a recording equipment, we have everything we need just to lay the basics down. So I was like, fuck it, yo, I'm gonna choose the next beat I choose. We don't care, we're not gonna listen to it. Whatever beat it is, we are putting it in the FL, we are recording it right now. Yeah. Like not bar for bar, like 4 bars each. So you write 4 bars. When you're done with your 4 bars, the next person write 4 bars. When you're done, the next. Just let's pick it up from there. That's how it came to be. And a good 30 minutes, it was done.
In our home studio, like really bare bones, just a sound card in the
Just
computer
vibes,
and a mic on a Nike box. So there are 4 bars, you move. So that song was made like really on the fly, and it came out really good if you ask me.
The reception it's even really love so far.
And the funny thing, you know, about such songs is the ones that like people connect with them the most, because and when you tell people like how the song was made, they're amused because they're songs that you can plan. But then again, when it's out, that's you're like,
Like Maisha is one of the tracks in Trapperthon. Honestly, I didn't think anybody would say like, this is my first track. Not even a good song. This is my first track. I've had like maybe 5 to 10 people so far, and it's very hard. Because there's 16 tracks. So if 5 people actually tell you this track is it's the track that you even never thought. You even like, should I send this to the producer to mix and master? Am I gonna be wasting my money? Or, you know, one of those things. So that's what happened.
Awesome. So we're going to listen to 10 over 10. EA Gvng featuring BiggFriz, then Maisha. EA Gvng featuring BiggFriz and 94.
Let's go.
Yeah, we are back again at it with EA Gvng.
Never left.
Yeah, and they're representing Kenya, UG, and TZ. That is 254, 255, and 256 is in the building.
Hey, if you got a blue passport, put your hands in the air.
Yeah.
The community.
Awesome. So we started really nice because we started with Trapaganda, and then we went to East Afrique, and then our last project that we have listened was Trapperthon. Now, there's a project you did before the fame.
Hey, my nigga, you've been doing your homework. I love that.
Before the fame. Speak about before the fame.
Well, before the fame, as the name suggests, it is before the fame. It was, even when you look at the cover art for the before the fame, there is no faces per se. It is because that we are not yet been identified by people.
And so we do know that people don't know us.
Yes, we do understand what it takes to get there where we want to be.
To any of our songs and know it's not us for now.
Yes,
but we can continue.
Yeah, we are coming for you. So, this project was done after Trapperthon. You know, immediately we actually start on the next project even while we are completing the project currently being done.
Okay.
So before the fame came in around last year, towards December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Featuring, it's an EP, by the way, like East Afrique The Wild EP. Now this is before the fame EP. There is 5-6 tracks.
Yeah.
5 tracks, all bangers. Touching on different parts. Even it was time we were opening up to the ladies, the market for the ladies. We understand business.
Yeah.
We don't touch ladies, we're done. So we were doing music also to bring them in as part of our market. And things are very interesting from there on. I mean, but I'm more interested to know what Veli what's his ranking on the song, by the way. So
for real?
Yeah, before the
Summer Love.
Summer Love.
I told you. That was
Yeah, so you're the exec on Before the Fame. So how did the idea Before the Fame come up? Actually, I've talked about focusing on the ladies because, I've interviewed different artists and most of them, they must touch that point that, if you don't sing for the ladies,
how else will they know that you're still human?
True. And also pushing units.
Yes, and pushing our borders, our limits. The sky is not the limit for us.
Yeah.
We want to try it all.
I can say Before the Fame, it's like a sneak peek into what's coming.
Awesome.
Before the Fame, I was talking to Obi before he came up with the drill city concept. I was like, we need to ease people towards the drill sound, because at the moment, when we finished Trapperthon, we hadn't still done any drill music which was online. So at first we started, let's drop singles first so they can know, okay, these guys are also doing this new sound. Then after that, I was like, we need a small EP which will ease them towards drill, the drill sound, and also let's cater towards the women. Now that's where Doughb comes through. Now towards the women, we have something special for the women, which Doughb is the one who's curating. It's a whole different tape.
Awesome.
Yeah, dropping it.
I can't even tell you. I'm dying to tell you, but I can't.
Okay, we respect you on that.
Drill City and also his tape.
Okay.
That's what the Fame was for. That was the purpose of it.
Awesome. Yeah. So because in this EP actually you have just around 3. There's 2 Young Malawi, then there's K Black, and then there's Calypso and Wave Dinero.
Yes.
How did the collab with Wave Dinero come about in Samala? Because you have done collabs with a few guys that they deserve to be around, working with people, but offshore, usually you won't find them on a lot of collabos. And one of them is Wave Dinero. Okay. I'll get to the next person, but we have actually played BiggFriz. Yeah. So from your projects, there are 3 people who you have touched on and are people who I know, and they deserve to have more collabs with people, but it's like people are sleeping on them or they're waiting for them maybe to get a collab, maybe when they see they're doing big things at Agwan or something. But one of them is BiggFriz and another one is Wave Dinero. So I'd like to know how Wave Dinero.
Okay, so the Wave Dinero came about to be shout out to K Music. So what happened was a classic mix-up in the stew. I'm not going to lie to you, Ado.
Okay.
So we go to the stew. K Music plays the Summer Love track, the beat. He plays the beat. We're like, okay, we are coming to rap to this beat.
Awesome.
We come ready. Literally a week later, we're like, okay, put the beat up. Pa 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 pa. Doughb drops his verse. Calypso drops the hook. I'm there about to drop my verse. Then K was like, hey, you know what? I have this nigga called VVD. He's a dope nigga. Yeah. I even forgot I'd given you guys this instrumental. So I don't know. Do you guys want to hear what he did? Or we're always open to hear everything. So we're like, you know what? Just play. Bruh, we had the verse and we were like, you know what? It's fire.
It's okay.
So you do this, K. It's fire. You holler at him. Just tell the man if he's okay being placed on this. So it was a placement.
Okay.
If he's okay being placed, he had the whole thing. He was like, yeah. He signed it off and we're like, all right, good to go. And that's how it came to be.
Awesome.
And ever since that time, just been showing love on Instagram, Papa, here and there.
Shout out K
Music.
Music.
Yeah, shout out to Wave D, shout out to K Music.
Yeah, awesome.
You got good music, you got a good sound.
Yeah.
You all better check out the Lib, LIB, his new album. Yeah, you all better check it out by Wave D.
Yeah,
now.
Because people like Wave D, people like BiggFriz, a lot of artists who are being slept on. But I was happy seeing such names. When I open your project, they are there. So like, okay, you guys, there's something you're building.
Yes, and also it's not even a matter of being slept on. It's a matter of they're being slept on and they have talent. You know.
Yeah, true. True.
It's different just being slept on. If you have talent, is another thing.
Yeah.
You can't tolerate.
So sorry, I keep on forgetting about you, but now I was talking. So I was saying about you guys building something.
Yeah.
And since we started from East Afrique, Trapperthon, coming along, you see each year something you're building. Yeah. And before we get to your current project that is out, I'd like to know, did you set like a timeline for you guys in whatever you want to do with all these different projects? Was there a plan each person will be produced in each and every project, but was there like by the time we are getting to before the fame, what are the check marks we should have?
Yeah, very good question. We as EA Gvng move by what we define as the blueprint.
Awesome.
So we have a blueprint. We sat down, we put our what we'd like to achieve and how we'd love to go about it, and the timeline also assigned to it. So we moved by the blueprint. So when we started with the Trapperthon, we went to East Afrique. That was actually part of our mission. We're like, first of all, what's step number one? Step number one was obviously getting into the music game, doing our first song. Step number two, showing people that we are versatile. This is not our only sound. Let's give people the buffet. Let's take them to the buffet. Let's show them, look at the meal. Wine, dine, be happy. So now we see we've finished with the Trapperthon. We've done East Afrique. We've done Before the Fame. We've done Trapperthon. We've done Drill City. And as we said, Doughb has something coming. Yeah, I don't want to say the name. Doughb has something coming. So once Doughb has dropped his thing, phase one of the blueprint will be completed.
Awesome.
So we'll have shown people our sound, our various sounds. Now we can go into the sequels. We can double down on the things the fans love most. Now from there, we're now going into heavy marketing. And now heavy, because now people know our sound. People know what to expect from us. They now know us. So it was first getting people to know us and our sound. I don't know if there's anything I've missed out. Yeah.
So I'd like to know, because you have like a couple of projects, and do you work with different producers, or do you have like your own space where you do your music, or you kind of, because like the way Summer Love came to be, it was in a different environment. When you started, did you start like, okay, we're going to work with the best in the game, or you said you'll start from scratch from your own house? Or
when we started, it was a referral.
Okay.
Classic case of, okay, we're just drinking, listening to Kenyan music.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, at that time, that was like 2019. Listening to Kenyan music, we're like, okay, it's dope, but we feel like we can have doper.
Yeah.
Where's the dopamine? Do you get me? Where's dopamine? Then one of our homies was just like, he was just like, you know what, you guys, you're talking a lot, you can do this and that. You know what, I actually know a guy with a studio. Okay. These are the rates. You guys have a little bit of loose change. This is the rate. Do you think you can make it happen? We looked at each other and we know, you know what, all we ever wanted was a chance, an opportunity. And that was it. So that's how it started. It was just a referral. That's true.
Never looked back.
Yeah.
So that's how it started. Awesome. At that point, our first producer we referred to was Lemario.
Okay.
I went to Lemario. Shout out to Lemario.
Yeah,
He's actually
big
one
one.
of our main producers right now. I can say he's EA Gvng's top producers.
Mario, I think Mario did that. Mama.
Yeah, thank you.
Mario.
Yeah.
So from Lemario, like we just like going to different studios, see what each and every other producer has to offer, because we're independent. First of all, it's not like we're signed to anybody.
Okay.
And also we have our own recording equipment in the house, whereby if we don't wanna go to the studio, we just do our things and the tracks, and it's a done deal. So with studios, it's what we feel or where we feel like going.
It's the relationship we form with them.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'd like to know, because you see, you're a group. There must be somebody who's like keep you guys in check.
No.
In check. What do you mean in check?
In check, like yo.
A manager.
Yeah.
No.
We are our own manager.
Your own manager.
We keep each other in check.
Yeah.
So that is interesting. Just for the guys that they believe like for them to do things and for them to have like constructive work, even just to put, you can see like, for example, before the film, the EP has like 5 songs in it.
Yeah.
But for some artists, it's hard for them just to put an EP like that out, because they'll be like, oh, I don't have a manager. I'd like just to you guys to make them understand how the 3 of you, because you have confidently said, nope, you don't have a manager. Your own managers, you do your thing. And exactly. And you see you are 3, you are 4. Yeah. The group has 4 people, yeah? Yeah, you are 4. And now these are 4 different people. They need to move like a unit, like it's one person. But you don't have a manager. You're doing everything. So how has it been easy for you guys just to do it?
Well, to start off, our background has actually helped us. We were in the same high school.
Okay.
And we've grown together. So knowing each other has been part of the years. I mean, we finished in 2012. I mean, look at between 2012 and when we began, that's around 7 years of knowing each other. That's number one. Number two, when we sat down and decided that we are going to pursue the music, I mean, everyone here has different professions and they're chasing their own careers. But we said music is our thing.
Yeah.
And we're going to follow it through till the end. We don't like seeing things halfway. Yes. That's one thing. So the self-discipline in itself comes naturally. Like, remember what we promised each other. And we hold each other accountable. I rather be held accountable, but I feel somehow obliged to each other. Like, we feel like when I tell you to do something or remind you that we need to do this, I take it upon myself. It's a burden shared by all of us that must be carried by all of us again. That's the problem. Not the problem, but that's the solution to whatever challenges that you may be asking for other artists. Now, we understand that other artists might need managers. It's okay. You can have your own manager, but at this point, we're not there yet where we need somebody to collaborate everything for us, you see.
Yeah.
And basically, it's just in this industry, ukifikiria sana utapaka.
Don't overthink.
It's a step-by-step thing. Go to the studio first, create your song first, then upload it. And that's tu kwanza, tengeneza ngoma, upload ngoma. Kisha upload, amua wataka vida. Kama wataka vida, sawa. Ukiona ngoma ni kali, watakuongeza marketing, chukua huyu na hapa na pale. It's a step-by-step thing. You just have to be consistent and just hold yourself accountable to finishing it through the whole process. Because as an artist, the main thing is just the audio. If you ask me, if a song is really a good song, it should transcend and cut through all the bullshit. It has to have a video. It has to sound. It has to. It's honestly a good song.
Awesome. So far, up to now, how would you say your progress has been? And also, I'd like to know, when you guys started, did you had figured out everything, or some things you are learning as you go?
I won't lie. Apart from the blueprint, which we already had, apart of the things we weren't sure about us doing, most of the things we've been learning on the job. Yeah, like we really came in green. It's not like we've been in a music industry before or know the sijui wars, sijui who, sijui nini. These things we came to find out by our own selves. There was a time hata tulikuwa tunajishutia vida zetu inabidi unachukua camera, okay, so this is up at, okay, so I am my guy. Yeah. So you know,
awesome.
So we had to like learn some of the things on the job. Unajiaminia tu unaingia.
Yeah, do you know what they call that in Swahili?
Yeah.
Siogopi.
Siogopi. Featuring K Black.
Yeah. So before, and we are going to play Siogopi by EA Gvng featuring K Black from the project Before the Fame EP.
Yeah.
Ban is there.
Yeah. So you have been listening to Summer Love, EA Gvng featuring Calypso and Wave Dinero. So we're coming to 2022. Drill City Mixtape.
Yes.
You said who was the exec on this one?
The baddest tape. See it.
Thunder.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Thunder.
Yeah.
Thunder.
Yeah. So you know when we started the show, we started with drill shit.
Yeah.
Then we went to Ethiopia.
Zaza.
Yeah. So from this project, we have only played those 2 tracks, but I'd like you to just tell guys how Drill City Mixtape came to be.
The journey for Drill City, I dated back all the way to Chief Keef, you know. I used to be a huge Chief Keef. Saucer baby. Najua finally rich, hallelujah.
Yeah.
I used to be a big fan. So I was always like keeping tabs on how the drill sound was developing. We all know it started in Chicago. It went to the UK. The UK people started doing the drill, wakafanya. And then just about that time, it was coming back to New York with Pork in a Pop, Smoke in a Favio Foreign. It started getting like this mainstream appeal.
Yeah.
So it got this mainstream appeal. When it started to go mainstream, I was like, you know what? I'm also hopping on this wave, and me and the gang are going along. So, all roads led to Lemario's studio. We were in the studio with Lemario's. You know Lemario?
Yeah.
You make fire beats, Lemario. You make fire beats.
Big shout out to Lemario.
Now we need you to be on the drill thing. And the first actually drill song we made, you know, we came up with the beat up in Lemario's spot.
Okay.
Down the top of 2 was Punch Bag. I don't know if you've had Punch. It's not even on the tape. Because I was like, it's been out for a minute. You should listen to that one. It's like Punch Bag, G Bag, L'Argent. Hey, makes you wanna call the plug back. Ooh, hey. Yeah. So yeah, I did Punch Bag. You know, then we were going around to our friends. We were like, yeah, you know what? It's fire. So we went back to the studio. Yeah. Then, as we all know, drill became very popular in Nairobi. Around that time. It got like this mainstream appeal. Now it's like, you know, people used to trap, but now like a lot of people are getting into the drill sound. A lot of people are knowing about it. Everyone's like, okay, drill. That time we were in the kitchen. Cooking it, whipping the saucy. So yeah, we kept on doing Drill City, and that was like 2020 months. We started this Drill City tape. Actually took a while to materialize.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why was that?
Okay, 20% we're trying to be perfectionist.
Okay.
The other person is just life.
Okay.
How life plays out. Yeah. You know how things play about. And then so when we were going to differ, as you can see from Drill City, we have a couple of different producers. From Punchbag Lemario, and it's not on the tape, but I consider it part of the whole drill sound.
Yeah.
We have Kaxi on this song called Airforce Ones. Kaxi on the beat, fire. We have K Music with Savage.
Yeah.
We have Andy Bolo in the black hole. stuck in the trap. So you see, we had all those sounds cooking in there. And then what I loved about it was like Nairobi was getting into drill. Sketch. I wasn't even done. Nah, I was going there before I get there. People were getting into the drill sound. So every producer had to put their own spin on it.
Yeah.
You had people like Papa Sketcher coming in with the craziest drill sounds. You have Nevo Worldwide in there. If you know Nevo, you know Wagwan.
Too many options.
So you are chilling. You think you found all the beats to the tape. You sit down, you see Nevo has posted a track, you're like, woo, fire, bado. So, so we made it pole. We were trying to work with people, also the people who are around us. Shout out to Jimmy Buffy, shout out to Majesty, shout out to, it was Jimmy Buffy, Majesty, BiggFriz, yeah. We even lost some verses. That's why I even paused because I was even going to say some people and then I remember we lost their verse in the middle of the shenanigans.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Okay.
So yeah, we kept on working. The album out by Kid Vault. We also had to let him do his thing. We really needed also, and then the name Drill City really came to life with how Nairobi, people were getting into the drill wave. Yeah. So we were like, this is actually a drill city. Yeah, so that was Drill City. That was the inception.
Yeah, for it. I'd like to know who did the hook on was this song. Yes, Return of the Coolkids.
Shazam! Thunder! Anyway, yeah. Sorry.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Thunder. I want you. I'm really proud of Thunder.
Hold on. I want to hear that.
I even lost the chain. So who did the hook?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thunder.
You did it.
Yeah.
Kindly do it. Live here. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Return of the Coolkids. Come on. Kenya, we used to love the drill and trap. Well, this is the return of the Coolkids. We back on our bullshit. Come on the highway, and I'm doing up road. Cause the fee needs more. I remember days when I didn't have sauce and get on popping. Apparently, all the boys are the ones running the block. What the? How Return of the Coolkids? Hey, Kenya, we used to love that drill and trap. Well, the fee needs more.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So with that hook, I would like to know because it sounds like a statement. It's the return.
It is.
Don't get it twisted. It is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It is a statement.
Yeah.
Return of the Coolkids. So all the boys have been on top
for the longest.
Apparently, all the boys are the ones running the block.
So
how?
It makes no sense to me personally. And I love them.
How is Bahati on the posters in New York?
Yeah. How was Bahati? If you listen to the second verse, the ones on New York, Times Square, we really make Kenya look like there's a lot of talent down there. So, I was actually almost losing my mind.
So I would like to know, because all the boys being on top, it seems like somebody was being mlikuwa mmechokozwa hapo kidogo.
Tumepoke. And if the shoe fits,
where is Cinderella?
If it fits, tumepoke.
Hey.
Awesome. So you guys, by this statement, actually like playing on paper, what are you guys addressing, or what's the?
I feel what as a gang we're trying to say is, especially if you look at the new wave, the new drill wave right now.
Yeah,
we feel like there's something. Look at all these artists. Look at the whole amount of work. That's even in Nairobi, all the drillers out.
Yeah,
bro. If you look at the catalogs out there, you can find a banger here, a banger there, a banger there, a banger there, a banger. You get me?
Yeah.
We feel like this sound can be taken international.
Yeah.
You take it serious.
Kenya can actually go international.
Yeah.
But if you take it the other way, pia ni sawa. Unaweza ichukua.
Yeah.
And then you know what?
If you think we are saying that you're giving flowers to people who do not deserve it. I'm saying that, I guess.
He's saying that. I feel like where we are at right now. Shout out to the Brooklyn boys. Ome open ways. Adi, kama sasa unaweza sema, hey, hasa alifanya hivi. Yeah. So we feel like there's actually a chance for this sound to go further than where it is right now.
And then, you know, like when
that's what we are saying.
Okay.
Yeah. And then also that also came about, you know, with people saying, you know, like when you're making a song in English, and then people will be like, oh, isi wa Kenya. Oh, and I was like, nah. Now it's the return of the Coolkids. Yeah. This new wave of Kenyans have wameenda shule, ndio kila mtu. They speak English, they speak Swahili. They should understand us properly, and we're coming for those people. Those people who understand and are willing for this thing the culture to grow even bigger and go international. That was actually the thing. So the return of the Coolkids, what wanna represent Kenya vizuri. People putting out the best face of East Africa out there. Yeah. The federation.
Like the best face for even Kenya. Not only East Africa, even Kenya.
Yeah.
You can't tell me, okay, shout out to Obizi or Tile Brown, but you can't tell me that's our number one Nini. Or shout out to Sauti Soul too, but goddamn.
We need
I'm not disrespecting Calligraph but Cali is just like a one-man army. Do you get me?
Yeah.
We can have other armies beside him to take this. Do you get me? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
People need to pull their socks. Wasani nukweli. Tunafaa pull our socks. It's hard, but it's the process.
It's doable.
Yeah, so do you feel it is coming from the artists that they are lagging behind, or it's maybe the system that is failing the artists?
I'm not going to blame anything.
Okay.
You know, once we start blaming things, we can go.
You can blame a lot.
Oh, man, I just say timing.
Timing.
Yeah, timing. It's just timing.
And it's time for people in Nairobi especially.
Kenyans don't listen to look at Diamond. 60% of his listeners we're not going to indulge in all that.
Okay.
Just timing.
And it's about time for
look
people
at
to be
B-boys
proud.
right now. Look at the numbers they're doing.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy numbers they're doing. So, I think it's drill shit. There's a vocal of a female in drill shit, but it's not on the credits.
Yeah, it's a secret source.
It's a secret source. I'd like to know who she was. Or is a secret source?
No, we can tell you it's not a problem because she herself is also an individual and an independent artist. She's called Justin, but I believe her stage name should be Vava.
Okay.
Yeah, she's she decided to help us out with the music, with the vocals, and
shout out to Justin.
And humbly, she said she didn't want credits.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah,
and
she
it's
said
not even
that she
about
was
that. I feel like she's positioning herself to be in a position whereby when she starts officially being like an official artist in Kenya, there's a marketing strategy she's working on right now. That's why we don't want to talk about that a lot. But she's called Justin, and you guys will see her. And also, she's on No Remorse on Drill City.
For real?
If you listen to Drill City, there's this track, a whole chick is just rapping the whole 1 minute.
Yeah.
That's also her.
Yeah, because when the intro went in, I was like, yo, she came in real hard. Real hard. The way I was like, I went into yo, what's her name? What's her name? I'm like, oh.
The secret source.
I didn't know it was a secret source, so I was like, yo, when you guys get here, I must ask you about that. Now, Ethiopian Zaza. Yeah, before the show started, you guys were vibing so hard on this one.
Yeah.
Did you take a trip to Ethiopia on this one? Or the vibe just came after that?
We'll have to shoot the video in Ethiopia,
Yeah, so how did Ethiopian Zaza came through?
Ethiopian Zaza. You said you don't drink, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know if you partake in anything else, but
proclivities,
no proclivities. But anyway.
But I get high on music.
Yeah, we get high on music. So, East Africa is a big country.
Yeah.
We try to bring it together, the togetherness. If you hear me saying Ethiopian Zaza, Arusha, Nairobi. So the Mana Yandani is people in Nairobi love to roll themselves a little some.
Yeah.
And we all know where it's from.
Yeah.
It's from Hail Selassie, them sides, I
Yeah.
just wanted to know, big up to them people, telling them like it's coming from Hail
Selassie,
Selassie, but it's getting lit in Nairobi. In Nairobi is where it's Arusha, Sijui, what I hear all types of names out there, Dream, whatever, but it's getting lit in Nairobi. Yeah, this is where it's at, capital city.
Awesome. Now let's get to Airforce One. Who did that chorus?
Yeah, that's it. Thunder.
Thunder.
Yeah.
Yo, Thunder, this was actually your tape. This was actually your tape. So give us the chorus for Airforce One.
Hey. Air Force One's new pair. I'ma do my dance like I don't care. Shorty wanna come my way. The way she dancing make my day. Hey. Hey. Air Force One's new pair. I'ma do my dance like I don't care. Shorty wanna come my way. The way she dancing make my day. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank
but
you.
just you doing the vocals like that.
Yeah.
If you tell somebody that's a drill song, they'll be surprised.
Yeah. We have to put on spin.
Yeah. So actually, this Airforce One from this tape,
everything is a banging.
Like you said, Drill City Nairobi is a drill city.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I'm listening to drill a lot. And this tape right here, I can't even tell you my favorite. All of them. I bump.
Take your time.
My brother.
Don't worry, we're gonna come back.
Take your time.
Yes.
Take your time.
Yeah. So like I'm bumping them back to back from top to bottom. Yeah. And I was actually impressed and happy to see Jodye Faneto on
Jodye
this one.
Faneto.
Shout out to
Faneto.
Yeah, my record. So how did Jodye Faneto be on Grimy?
How did Jodye Faneto be on Grimy? Who Jodye Faneto?
Because from the camp there's Jodye Faneto on the song Grimy, and then there's also Nevo Worldwide. Yeah. So I'd like to know how you guys linked up the two to be on this tape.
Jodye Faneto, we were spinning Upper West T. Yeah, that's how we met Jodye, yeah? Me and Tayy, where were we going?
We were shooting the video.
Yeah.
We were just going to Quick
We were going to Quick Mat, West T. So we're driving by, we see people pale chini, hapo karibu na R&B. They were shooting a video. We just see boys on the street, drillers, pa. EA Gvng, we show love.
Okay.
We show love.
Yes,
They had dropped, I saw this song, Sergio Ramos.
What?
G3, yeah?
G3, Sergio Ramos, I'm bumping that song. Wow.
So we pulled up on them, like
shooting the video for, what's the name of that song? See what? Tegaskio, yeah. So when we pulled up on the set, they were shooting, the whole gang. We're like, hey, you know what? Let's just go drip real quick. We're coming back. I told them in Giza. Tulienda tumerudi hivi tumepata hata washaanza kupack skin ana bra. What do you mean? Tuendelee shoot. So just from that point onwards, that's when Coca was like, I know you guys, EA Gvng.
The connection built.
Like 2 weeks later, they came to the crib, we just chilled, nini. So we work with them folks.
Awesome. So that Jodye Faneto is one of the artists that I was telling you about, like one of the good guys who are really talented, but like it's like people,
I know.
You see, but when I'm seeing you guys like EA Gvng working with such people, then your blueprint.
As long as there's talent, we work with you.
I can say your blueprint is right on check.
Thank you.
When it comes to that. So, as a unit, because already, you have asked a lot of questions that I had, some of them, because one of them is you working on different projects individually. Yeah. So, like you have said, he's going to work on his tape. I like you. Don't say what you don't want to say, but there's something at least you can share for guys on Veli Podcast who have tuned in. Yeah, there's something a little, even if it is.
To be really honest, the next tape is a twist to everything. Forget whatever you've learned and whatever you think that you may predict. It's just gonna be a twist. You're gonna be shocked. Mm-hmm. That's all I can say. Like, if you know us to be versatile, you should expect the unexpected, because we keep on reinventing ourselves and reintroducing ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
So when it's gonna come out, Ado, you're my witness, and I look you in the eye, you're gonna be like, you see this coming. I never saw this coming. Yeah. That's all I can say.
Okay, so awesome. So I think that one I'll answer the last. I hope I won't forget. Now, after the Top Secret drops, who's going to be following up with the project, individual, or you haven't decided yet?
There's one already on the way. It's an EP.
It's an EP for the whole gang?
No.
Okay.
It's my personal EP.
Okay.
But it's going to be dropped under the gang. Mm-hmm. And also, you see the way everybody everybody's working on tapes.
Yeah.
Now also everybody individually.
Yeah.
They're going to be working on their own, like, just you.
A small EP.
Singles. Yeah, what you want to do.
So
I have an EP.
Yeah.
That I'm working on. I can say it's 10 tracks. I've already done 5. 5 more to go. They're already written. The concepts are there. I just haven't hit this 2 yet.
Okay.
But that's going to drop after his new drops, because it's a blueprint. Everything has to. So, as you can see, we are all working on different projects as we go.
Yeah. Awesome. So, the question that I had was this one. Before the fame, the EP, you said you covered your faces.
Yeah.
Because according to you, at the moment, it's like people don't know you.
Yes.
So I'd like to know, by the time you guys are dropping your individual tapes, I'd like you to answer me. Will you take that initiative, like now, we are no longer covering our faces? I'd like people to know this is thunder.
Yeah.
Shazam! Yeah.
Yeah, so by the time we're dropping our individuals, definitely we want to get the word out there. EA Gang is out here, and not only in Nairobi, basically the whole of East Africa, worldwide.
Yeah.
Because we are coming for the whole region.
Yeah.
So we want to get our name out there, and by the time our individual, we start dropping our or rather what someone has created, like what he has coming up, yes, the face will be there. I hope people will now have recognized and appreciated the EA Gang.
Yeah, because actually the way you guys have started, like, you know, even if people, you know, when you sit down and start to look at a group and people start to notice, you see, there's a structure before EA Gang came to be. You guys had a plan. That's why there are these different tapes that are out here. So it means there's a goal you are aiming at before you start dropping your individual projects. Already you know what the goal is and where you're heading. Yeah, and there's something you forgot to say about your tape. Do you know what it is?
The release date.
Yeah, no, there's something I told you, just to share something small. You did share something small, which we appreciate, but you forgot to tell them. You forgot to tell them it's coming soon.
The Top Secret tape. I
saw your lips.
Somebody was baiting me. No. It's coming soon. Yeah. All right. Okay. Wow, you put me in a position. It's coming soon. Earlier next year. We're looking at earlier next year. I don't want to bind myself to a promise that I can't keep. But earlier next year, we'll be looking into it being released.
Okay.
I can only give you 3 words.
Okay.
For you, because you asked so nicely. No second chances.
Okay.
All right? Yeah. That's all I can diverge for now. I've even said too much. They're going to kill me now.
Awesome. So we'll start from here as we wind down. I'd like you to share how guys can get EA Gang If you have individual profiles on social media or anything, tell guys, and also what they should expect, even if it's before Christmas or your Christmas present to them, and coming to the new year.
Okay.
EA Gang, conglomerate.
Yeah.
What will be up from you guys to each and every fan or viewers?
Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank all of our fans. We really appreciate you guys, and everyone tuned in. We love you, tunawapenda. Keep it locked. Veli Podcast.
Yeah.
So I go by GV1 Kenobi Thunder. That's GV1 Kenobi on Instagram. EA Gang is the main page. Now the gang page is called EA_GVNG. That's the main page. My personal artist page is GV1 Kenobi. Yeah, for the fans, tunawapenda sana. Drill City out now. I hope you guys are enjoying listening to it. We've worked really hard. We're here. We thank God that we're here. What you guys can expect from us, slow down video shoot actually tomorrow. Kesho. Tomorrow we have a video shoot. So you guys should expect more videos from us now.
Awesome.
More videos from us now. We have an EP coming. We have another secret thing coming, a surprise. So yeah, that's what people should expect.
Another video.
Yeah, and videos.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So from you guys, from your end, what can you share? Even if it's a parting shot.
This is GV Tayy. Small letters GV _Tayy TAYY from the EA Gang. To add on top what GV1 Kenobi said, my surprise for the fans is we have a video dropping next week, hopefully before Christmas. It's almost ready. It's actually 98% ready. We just need the 2%, the post-production bits, just finalizing on the details, the credits, all of that. And what I'd like to give you guys a hint. We featured Caterpillar.
Awesome.
It's a track and a video with Caterpillar. It's a drill track dropping next week. So that one, yo mtaisikia.
Awesome. Awesome.
But we're leakage.
Yeah.
This is GV Doughb. I believe that all gang members or all members of the conglomerate or the group have already spoken. I believe in what we are doing, and I hope as our fans you will believe in us or come to believe in us as time goes by. I believe faith is not just a one-day act, but it's small steps of consistency. We thank you, Veli, for the interview and the opportunity to showcase our talents.
Shukran. And also thank you guys for honoring the invite.
Yeah, for sure.
I haven't met a man yet who was well prepared like you. I didn't know that there was homework to be done.
Shukran.
This is really good.
Yeah, we look forward to more and
Awesome.
more.
Yeah, because you have promised us next year you're going to be big things are going.
Big things.
Yeah.
Dios Wagwan next year.
Yeah, so I think you guys hapo saa I think mtakuwa mmedunga hema hapa. Huyu akitoa ako hapa. Kitoa uko hapa, kutoa uko hapa. The conglomerate kitoa.
Ukisikia ukipata swali unataka kuuliza una Twitter tunakam nakwambia.
We love interviews, bro.
Yeah.
Every time, man.
Banja.
Awesome. Yeah, so shukran sana EA Gang for honoring our invite to Veli Podcast.
The biggest podcast, number one.
Veli
Podcast.
Yeah.
Certified by the gang.
Yeah.
Yes, shukran sana, because actually it started here, and I'm happy we have again do the interview here because I discover you guys here on Radio 254, and finally we have done this interview. Yeah, and I'm happy. I've listened to you guys in I can say there's a lot at your hands, but you guys, you are in proper position to do each and everything that you have set your minds to do, because I've just seen your structure, the way you have planned your things. Trust me, it's proper.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Proper. Yeah, and from here, I know big things are coming out. And videos. Yeah, I was hoping you guys will talk about the videos because it's a question ilikuwa nimesahau, but I'm waiting to see.
Yes.
Yeah, because videos
sell a lot.
Yeah.
Matter.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for that next year. The next time we'll be here, uchambuzi itakuwa tofauti.
In depth.
Yeah. Yeah, so from the EA gang, yeah, one more time, tell guys where you're representing, name, where you represent, and country, and as we wind down.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, so this is GV Kanobi of the EA gang signing out of Veli Podcast. I'd love to give a big shout out to all our fellow East Africans. Yeah. We thank you for the love. Tunawapenda nyinyi wote. And
repping Uganda.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Repping UG.
Repping East Africa. You know, we're a federation.
Yeah.
We're a federation now.
Awesome.
GV Tayy from the EA gang. I'd like to thank every single one of you who are actually listening right now. And I just want to let you know, remember the name, because we're in the game. Rapping Tanzania, Arusha, but, you know, residing in Kileleshwa out here.
Yeah.
Nairobi is our forte.
Thank you.
Yeah. Awesome.
This is GV Doughb, representing 254, the greatest country, capital of the East African Federation.
Let's go.
And the EA gang conglomerate. We had foreseen this, and we believe in the unity. Thank you.
Awesome. So we're going to sign out with songs from Drill City Mixtape.
Yes.
You didn't tell us which ones are yours. Savage? No?
This one is hard.
It's hard, eh?
It's hard. This one is hard, but after I've listened to it for some time, but I can't even name, but because I'm bumping them one after the other. Yeah, so maybe after some time, but it will be hard. But right now, we're going to listen to Stuck in the Trap, Options, Airforce Ones.
What else? Stop teasing.
Return of the Coolkids. Yeah, and then we're going to close it down with Grimy, with featuring Jodye Faneto.
Jodye Faneto.
Awesome. So guys,
I love that shit.
So this has been Veli Podcast right here on Radio 254 and together with EA Gang. Yeah, so make sure you check out Veli Podcast on all streaming podcasts, on all streaming sites of podcasts, and also you can subscribe on our YouTube channel. Yeah, and turn the notification button on. Also, check the link. You'll see how you can purchase our merchandise. Until next week, same time, same place. Asante sana, and inshallah, let's meet again.
Inshallah, Veli.
Number one.